What's up, guys? My name is Collin Wilson, and this is currently my first ever YouTube video. So make sure you like and subscribe. Again, this is my first ever YouTube video, so please show it some love. And today I'm going to be showing you the basics on how to correct your swing and just hit with more power in general. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. Here we go. Alright, so to start it off, you're going to want to step up to the plate or the batter's box, whatever you got. You just want to get your legs shoulder width apart almost, maybe a little bit further, whatever comfortable. And you just want to put your bat up there, almost like have your arms at 90-degree angles, and just relax. Just relax. Just get into this motion, get up here, and basically you're just going to hold the bat. Now once you're here, you're going to want to get into an athletic stance. So you're going to want to bend your legs and basically just feel powerful. Okay, so basically you're just going to want to put all this weight on this back leg right here, almost like you're rocking. And then once you have this bat up here, you're just going to take a step forward, and at the same time bring this back, almost like you're tightening this, just almost like a recoil kind of, so that it just zooms through the zone. So basically once you take that step forward, you're back here. You're going to start with that lower body. You're going to basically push with this back leg, and then this, you're just going to start unwinding, and then head still center. This back leg, going to start turning like that with that back leg in the air. And this front leg, going to want it pointed towards first base or at like a 45-degree angle almost. And then you're just going to boom, hit that ball right there. So once you make contact with the ball, you're going to want to make sure your hands palm up, palm down. That is how you make sure you're on plane with the ball. Then your bat, you don't want it straight. You don't want to have it perfectly parallel to the ground. You want it almost slightly slanted downward. Get that nice air under the ball, get that backspin so that the ball flies better. But once you have that, your bat's just going to come out here and extend. You're going to want to have both arms straight, and then just pointing your bat off into the distance where the ball came from. And then you're just going to finish the swing. Again, make sure that back leg is turned like this, so it rotates like that, and then this front leg pointed towards first base. And that is almost the basics of everything you're going to need. Now, when you're starting to execute that swing, again, make sure you have all of this relaxed. That's a big part. You don't want to have it tense. You don't want to flex your muscles, nothing like that. Just want to hold the bat, basically just feeling your hands to the bat. Now, when you're executing that swing, you want to make sure you stay inside. Make sure you're working that lower half. You don't want to use that upper body at all, or else that'll mess up the whole swing. It's all about the beginning, remember that. The beginning is what affects the middle and the end of the swing. So that's why it's so important that you get that beginning right. Now, when you're coming through, make sure you're keeping that core engaged. That's what you want to use. Basically, your swing should be all lower body, and then your upper body just kind of is there for support. And you're just going to come through. Make sure you're staying tight. You want this arm, your left arm, or your leading arm basically, at a 90-degree angle. And you just want to have like a square almost. And you're just going to come through, make contact with the ball, extend out, finish your swing. Alright, so I actually have a hitting coach right now who is teaching me all these lessons and everything. And a few drills that he has me doing, I'll show them to you real quick. This one right here helps with your stride, which is basically just getting that power. This is your stride. It's basically the transfer of your power going forward. And this drill just basically helps you with that. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick your leg up, hold your back here, and you're basically just going to fall forward as far as you can. Make sure your head's center again. And then you're going to hit the ball how you usually would. Now, don't worry about the results. The results in this drill don't matter at all. It's basically all about that stride. Now, another drill that I have is called the no stride drill. So basically, you're just gonna stick your foot out here, how you would after you get that stride, as I just showed. And your back foot's gonna be planted how it usually would before the swing. This is going to be pointing towards first base already, so you're basically in a wide stance. You're going to put this bat up here, and you're basically just going to swing how you usually would. And hit the ball, and make sure your head's still centered, and that's basically all you got to do. And that just helps you kind of get the gist of the swing. And yeah, alright, now this drill might be one of my favorites. You basically just stand here, all relaxed, maybe a little bit further back than you usually would. Where that back foot usually is where you kind of want to stand. But you want to have your feet maybe like 3-4 inches apart, and then you're just going to want to step forward like you're getting that stride from back here. Step forward, and then you're going to bring that bat back, tightening this right here, and you're going to swing, boom, and hit that ball. And that's another drill that just helps basically with your swing and getting that stride, and also making sure that you come back like this. This is where you get a lot of your power from, because that is unwinding and making contact with the ball. So that is a big part in getting power in your swing. Okay, now for this next drill, basically all you're gonna want to do is stand here like this, almost like you're facing the pitcher. Like, what are you doing? You know, almost in line with the plate. So you're just gonna lean over, putting all that weight on this leg, and you're just gonna load up back here and boom, hit the ball. Now this drill doesn't really matter where you hit it, this basically just helps you come back like this, tighten this core here, which is again where you get that power from. Boom, just whack that ball. Okay, now here are some examples of what the swing should look like in the end. Again, I still haven't perfected my swing, but I'm still doing all those drills, trying to perfect it, and this is what mine looks like. Now, I mean, you just kind of get comfortable with it. Your swing doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You just get comfortable with those drills, make sure you're getting everything right. Staying tight, bringing it back just like that. But anyway, let's get right into this hitting. This is what it should look like. Now here are some examples of things that you do not want to do. So the first one here, spinning out, dragging that bat through the zone. What you do not want to do is doing this and then falling back using that upper body. If you do that, one thing you'll see, you'll fall backwards. This foot will come out here. Terrible swing, you won't get good results. Now, another thing is you may be striding too much. Like with that one drill, this, you don't want to get too used to it, or else you're going to be going too far, like that. Then you're going to start getting late on the ball, and you don't want to be late, because then you lose your power feel. Now, another common mistake is not keeping that bat up. It's such an easy thing to do. You don't want to have the bat pointed like this, down at the ground, nothing like that, because then you're not going to be on point with the ball, dude. You're going to be chopping down sometimes. Just not a good consistent swing. So make sure you're keeping that bat up here like this with relaxed arms. You don't want to have tight arms, nothing like that. Just nice and relaxed like that. Now that is my last drill, so that will be wrapping up the video. And remember, this is my first video, guys, so if you guys will please show some love and smash that subscribe button, and also like this video. Let's try to get 10 likes, because why not? But I hope that this was helpful and just improving your swing, helping you hit with more power. And make sure you do those drills. You may not see results at first, but it'll come along over time. And yeah, that wraps up my video, guys. Remember, I'm Collin Wilson, and I'll see you guys in another one. Peace.